Golly, everyone. There are so many new skins that came with the year of the Carrat that even logging in gives you one now. This special bonus is our very own Carrat torch, and even though it may appear as such, there really ain't much special about it if I'm honest. Look, I get the idea that it's a gold carrot and all, but it kinda looks like Clay just scrambled together a last minute gift because it really ain't that great. But hey, at least it's free. And even though we can technically say the same for the newest bundles of joyous skins, chances are you will be wanting to fork over some of the green stuff for these guys, because trust me, they are kinda that good. But there are 38 frickin' total skins to showcase, so I'm so sorry in advance for how long this video is gonna be. But enough yapping, let's talk fashion, tools of destruction, and design. And first up, the Survivalist Campfire, and my only wish is for its flames to not look wonky. And I'd say they are okay for the most part, but just something feels off about this skin. Perhaps it just looks too crisp, or maybe it's just that I've been staring at the OG fire skin for years at this point that I just can't see myself looking away. Wherever the case, it is very nice that such a well-used craft has received some love after a long wait. Now our wood armors have gotten plenty of touch-ups over the years, but this here, the Roman wood armor, is a proper suit of the stuff, I'd say. I mean, seriously, most of our existing wood armor just looks like someone hollowed out a tree stump and told us to hop in it. But the Roman wood armor not only looks like actual armor, it just simply looks better when worn by us to begin with. And it is great stuff. Alright, Clay, let's chat. Did we really need another spear skin for Pete's sake? The Nordic Spear is very lovely and all, but just look at this. We have so many skins for the spear that one of them is literally a frickin' hockey stick. A gosh dang hockey stick. And remember now that a new spear reskin also means yet an additional skin for both the fire and ice staffs as well. So you can also look at the sheer amount of all these that we've got. Jeez Louise. They are very awesome, don't get me wrong, but totally unnecessary. Oh, and let us not forget Wigfrid's newest toy either, the Nordic Battlesphere. So, just kind of think the Nordic Spear, only it looks like Bruce Wayne had a say in its design. It's certainly welcomed, and it's sort of like an exclusive on top of an exclusive almost. However, it's kind of hard to beat her champion Battlespear skin, especially when that also comes with the helmet to match, which is kind of strange. Where is the Nordic helmet to match her Nordic Battlespear? Moving on though, and oh boy, ain't this one a beauty. Say hello to the corrupted blade, everyone. Yes, a dark sword skin, so sign me up. However, we should probably finish the set with the corrupted cloak, a reskinning of knight armor. Of course, the latter is very welcomed. However, the newest Blade of Nightmares is where it's at. Crisp, clean, and intimidating. So flippin' good. However, the corruption continues to spread with the introduction of the corrupted cane. And I want to like this skin so bad, but I just can't help but be a tad bit disappointed. For you see, it's a walking cane skin. And it not only has to compete with the likes of the others, some of which aren't even shown here, mind you, it just doesn't really fit the item itself, in my opinion. The purple glow of it is amazing, but the entire thing only makes me want it to be a magical staff of its own of some description. And of course, perhaps even with a witch-specific character as an exclusive. Of course, that's just me. Next up though, the Ancient Sigil. And when I first saw this thing, I truly had hoped that Clay did not waste such a beautiful skin on like the Thulsite Medallion or something like that. Then, I figured it could be a telelocator skin, and I kind of accepted that. But my friends, it's actually better than I could ever have imagined. It's a frickin' shadow manipulator skin, and it is absolutely magnificent. By far, my favorite skin of all time now. Then come some interesting ones. Both Toadstool drops to boot. First up, the Lily Cap Light and all its twirling intricacies. And then second, the very purpley Nouveau Mush Lamp, which kind of looks pretty spiffy too, actually. Yeah, I like him, I guess. I do personally believe that the Winter's Feast Mush Light is a bit superior, and that the Glow Cap skin kind of almost looks like a mod more than anything. However, perhaps it's just because they're both locked behind Toadstool, and I really just couldn't be bothered to go after them. So again, this just kind of fuels the idea of giving us more base lighting options overall, I say. You know what else I say? Kneel. Kneel before your king. The Arcane Headpiece is a reskinning of the already intrepid Thule-side crown, and it is spectacular. But tack on the newest deconstruction staff, and things get interesting. The Clockwork Deconstruction Staff is a very nice piece of hardware, let me tell ya. And they're both flippin' good. So I'm not too sure what else to tell ya, to be honest. Just go get 'em. Our weapons weren't the only things forged in the Nordic flames, however. We can now craft Kratos' axe. However, this one doesn't seem to come back when thrown, sadly. We also finally have received a skin for the pickaxe that isn't totally nonsense like the frickin' scythe we got for this past Hallowed Nights. And finally, we can now dig up resources in style with the Nordic shovel to boot. Again, I always love it when day-to-day items get a makeover, and these are no exception. It's gonna be nice just not staring at the same bloody skins again for the next year. Good stuff. And would you believe it? It's a double whammy, everybody. We can enjoy a ornate Nordic axe to boot. We can mine it all with the lovely but sharp Nordic pickaxe of gold. And yes, shovel the same crap, all the same, only do it in style with the ornate Nordic pooper scooper. Once more, it is nice to see these tools get some love, especially when these are the very first gold tool skins to ever hit the game. But of course, we need the space to hold it all now, yes? Yes, and the new Carrat pack has got us covered. It is a backpack skin that truly does reskin the entirety of the backpack, which is absolutely fantastic. But what's up with the realism here? Did we just like taxidermy an actual Carrat and stitch it into a backpack, for heaven's sake? Jesus. However, quite possibly my second newest favorite, the Piggy Backpack. No, not another backpack skin, actually, but rather a piggyback one. I already love the piggyback, and this new skin is just so annoyingly on the nose that it's what makes it so absolutely amazing. I'm going to be using this one all the dang time from here on out. However, I probably can't say the same about the basket trap here, as it's one I kind of think is unnecessary. Obviously, it reskins the trap. However, I truly cannot let go of the original. It's like I'd be betraying the early years of my survival in this game if I used another trap. I will say this though, it is bloody better than the steel trap skin they gave us. Oh my goodness gracious. The flamboyant fan is so utterly ridiculous that it's simply amazing in every way imaginable. Seriously, this luxury fan skin is so outrageous that I'm sad I won't honestly be using it more often. I just love to have this design on like a headdress or something like that. I want to see it day in and day out. But items aren't the only thing to receive makeovers this year, everyone. Structures like bee-boxes did as well with the Home Sweet Home. It's nothing fancy, but honestly, that's what lends to it being such a wonderful addition. Simple, small, yet sweet. What ain't so sweet is the mean old butcher down the road. However, they have given us their drying racks to use, so no harm done. I have also heard that this skin in particular was actually fan submitted, so well done whoever you are out there. I personally do enjoy the feel of it. However, I kinda do just like the simple OG one myself, just like the trap. I don't see myself using this one per se. Plus, who the heck forged all them chains, welded them supports, and then put it all together? Oh well. Logic, I guess. However, the Terra Cotta cooking pot is logical because it actually bloody exists. So nice to see it added to this year's update this time around. I'd like it, if only because it gives me a break from not seeing the dang Tyreme crockpots for another 2 years, for Pete's sake. Oh, the Baroque birdcage would like a turn, huh? Yeah, it would. And it looks rather interesting and round. But man, it does have competition, and this isn't even all of the bird cages in this game, for Pete's sake. I can't say if I like it or not, but yes, it kinda has its work cut out for it if it really wants to be the birdcage of choice among players. The Thatched Cottage is next, and spoiler alert, it reskins the pig house. Again. And not well, if I might add. I wholeheartedly prefer the rusted cabin one over it. However, the original skin may be better than the new one to begin with. Again, just this old beard's opinion. However, I do rather enjoy this guy here, the Carrat Cottage. Spoiler alert, it reskins the Bunnyman hutches, and does so very well if I do say so myself. I also just love the meta of bunnymen living in a house constructed to look like an animal that they very likely consume on a daily basis. It's glorious. What's also glorious is the new scaled furnace skin, the Clawfoot Furnace. I think the best part of it is that it doesn't even look remotely like the original. But here you go, and see for yourself to make the judgment. Nice? But hot, baby. And finally, the collection of wood fences, doors, and signs, starting with the white picket fence, the white garden gate, which looks lovely, and the white address plaque, which is way too fancy a name for just a dang wood sign. To continue, however, we have the Walnut garden fence, which is annoyingly not called a picket fence to match the previous skin, the Walnut picket gate, which is seemingly titled as such to irk me for the same reason as before, and finally, the overly named Walnut address plaque to round it off. But we ain't done yet, as the Ash Garden Fence would like a word, so why the heck not? It too comes with its own Ash Picket Gate to boot, if you please, and last and most certainly likely least, the Ash Address Plaque. Finally, all 38 skins done. Jokes aside though, these new fence, door, and sign skins are amazing additions actually, for the same reason as everything else. They give us variety and something new to work and look at after so much time with the old crap. They are honestly quite beautiful. And there you have it, everyone. The year of the Carrat Skins Showcase. If you even stuck around this long, I applaud you, because my goodness, that was a tiring haul of showcasing skins. The 38 new skins are fabulous, but there are too gosh darn many of them. Let's not have a skins video be this long ever again, yes. But thanks for watching, folks. Well wishes to all. Hope you get the skins that you want, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.